Universities are not holidays, so students take their tuition funds seriously. Alabama State University has had a 20% increase since fall of 2016. College affordability is more than college prices. It's about economic inequality, income levels of family, and personal preferences and priorities. Here's a student who says the increase affects her finances.
The increase of tuition is affecting me because one, I'm an out-of-state student. Two, I don't get a refund this semester. And three, I feel like they should have sent out a letter to let everybody know that they were going to go up on tuition. Instead, they just did and didn't tell you until you go to the office.
Also, Mrs. Kay Sherman had a few disinterests.
The increase in tuition, we really don't handle the increase in tuition. That is a Board of Trustees decision that has to be made. The only thing that Student Accounts is responsible for is to make sure that we update that information and, try to explain to the students on the reason behind.
Consider this a business transaction. A student gives their money to a university, and in return, that student is expected to receive the best leading education they deserve. Reporting from Montgomery, Acacia Robinson, ASU Hornet News.
So here at the Selma Interpretive Center, we give you insight about the voting rights movement of 1965, and we also work alongside the National Park Service, and we reside at the Selma to Montgomery Trail. So along this trail, we do have another interpretive center in Lowndes County called Lowndes Interpretive Center, and they also talk about the aftermath of the movement, of the voting rights movement. So here we have the exhibits on the first, second, and third floor. Both of the centers share 25-minute film.
Dr. Richard Emanuel has been a professor at Alabama State University for 15 years, but has been teaching college-level courses for 32 years. Dr. Emanuel published 4 Reader's Theater scripts, and the Montgomery bus boycott is his favorite. He was inspired by his students and the lack of knowledge they had on the bus boycott.
Part of what I think we ought to be doing in the communication department is telling the story of the struggle for civil rights.
Dr. Emanuel also instructed a self-guided civil rights tour brochure to guide you to the civil rights sites of Montgomery. Dr. Emanuel's research doesn't stop here in Montgomery or even in the United States. He has traveled to 6 continents and 49 states to present research or to construct new research.
None of the word clouds that I saw that had already been created had this: we will have freedom, right? So I created my own word cloud of Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech.
We give you insight about the voting rights movement of 1965, and we also work alongside the National Park Service, and we reside at the Selma to Montgomery Trail.
It should be every student's right to be able to print for free, especially after they pay tuition. I feel like the school still needs to produce a budget for us to know exactly where most of the expenses are going, so we can see what kind of things that we should be able to do so we can have free print.
Parking on campus is limited to those who purchase a parking decal for the entire school year. Parking enforcement says not only will you receive a boot on your car, but you will also get your car towed from the site. It's midterm week, and all you need is a quiet place to study. The study rooms in the library are a perfect place to help clear your mind from your social life. What a lot of students don't know is that they have an $800 technology fee included inside of tuition, and they still have to come out of pocket for printing. Do you have your books? Have you charged your iPhone or your iPad? Just a few things students must remember with entering the new school year. A student killed after a fatal robbery. After he was trying to get out of his car, someone behind him with a gun was asking for his wallet and phone.